It says I'm live, so I don't know. I guess we'll see. Hope everybody's having an amazing. Oh, look at that fucking sun coming out. Oh, fam, today's gonna be a good day. The sun is licking on my skin right now. I think it's time to get out in that sun, grab a cup of Joe, and have a puff and share this wonderfulness while it's still out. Because yes, coffee. Oh yeah, that sun is just licking through the house right now. Love it. I'm gonna get a sunburn. Hey, Kyle, Steve, Crispy, Joe. Yeah, I'm going to absolutely. Hopefully, I don't drop the coffee onto the laptop as I'm doing this. Oh yeah. How do I do this so you guys can have a little bit of a view? Oh, it's a little bit rain. Oh, we got some. Hopefully, it is good enough for right now. Just hope the laptop doesn't drop off the deck. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, successfully connected. Kicked me off apparently. You guys seeing me still? Or am I just in limbo land? Fish tournament going off right now on the lake. I'm telling you, fam. I live seriously. Yeah, usually when I go through the laundry room, it doesn't like all the metal in that room, so whatever, yo. Little blueberry. Happy Sunday, yo. Cheers to all those coffee drinkers in the world. The sprinkling ceased to be. No elk roaming around right now, but there's lots of traffic in the neighborhood. Had a second glitch. Beautiful view. So jealous. Well, I'm telling you, any day, any of you come up here, door's always open. Oh, I see the rain coming. I love living up on the hill. You can actually see where the rain is. Like I've got probably 4 houses before the rain starts hitting here. So, yeah. Oh, and microphone the shit out of it. Kyle, what have you been doing, dude? You living in your dream too? It's meditations. Oh, bro, I would take you to the fucking. I'd take you to Fern Gully, and all the ferns and the fucking big fucking trees and shit. It's my happy place. It was interesting being in Duncan yesterday. I gonna have issues with Duncan until somebody ends up leaving Duncan, because just I don't want to see people. I don't want to be a part of people's fucking little games anymore. So yeah, I have to go inside because the rain is starting to. But yeah. Telling you. Doesn't get any better than this, bro. Bros, broskies, homies, hippies, brothers from other mothers, sisters from other misters. Because not that I'm paranoid, but I don't trust people. I make sure I am secure in my own home, because I usually do my smoking and whatnot in the bedroom, because I'm trying to make it so it's not stinky out there for if any of my family comes. They tend to not like it when, of course, the sun's still peeking through this. I love this window. And get a suntan just sitting in the bedroom. It's fabulous. Fabulous. What have I been doing? Hey, Chris. Happy days from Daytona. What have I been doing? I've been doing a lot of lives. I just got off of Grumpy Grunts live. Seshed with them for, I don't know, how long was that live going for? We hung out a bit. It's nice to hang out with other smokers. I don't like smoking by myself. I feel like I'm doing shady shit when I'm smoking by myself. Joys of living that lifestyle of being an addict. This herb's still, I mean, it's medicine for me. It got me off the heroin and whatnot, but I still feel like I'm doing something wrong when I'm smoking weed by myself. Still, I don't. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, smoking the blueberry stuff that I grew last year. Man, no joke. I smoke half a joint and just. But yeah, living the dream. Trying to live some sort of dream. Unfortunately, nightmares are dreams too. So I had a little bit of anxiety going into the pool. I saw my ex-husband in the pool. It was just it was fun seeing people that, I don't know. It was interesting. Let's just put it that way. I not that I fear people. I fear what people do sometimes. It's not that I can't take care of myself. I'm not worried about that part, but like just the whole what if kind of situations. I can't take a hit anymore. If I get hit the wrong way, if I'm sucker punched, I don't want to put myself in that position. Blood clots, my brain will. Well, all the neurosurgeons that I've had in my life, they've all said, all it'll take just one good curtains. So I'm not playing with that. Just not going to play with that. So, but yeah, agoraphobia is a fucker. Always thinking like somebody's going to do something, and it's just. I just do this. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Joys of living in the sticks. There's not many people. Well, there is people, but Any day we're blessed to have on the side of the dirt is a good day, and I try to just be a happy little Canuck on an island in the Pacific, floating on this ginormous spaceship going through the cosmos. How about you, Kyle? What have you been doing? What's everybody been doing today? I know what Crispy and Joe were doing. They were all... I don't know if Mr. Steven was at Grumpy's herb infusion, the prophet. I'm gonna see if I can get on the stream next on next weekend's. Hang out with a bunch of vets and smoke weed with them. It's great. Speaking of which, remember to thank a vet, hug a vet, appreciate a vet, thank them for their services, because seriously, if it weren't for them, we would not be doing stuff like this. It's 100% fact. I appreciate all those that did a job that I couldn't do. I have a big problem with government sending people in to do their bidding instead of putting the presidents and the prime ministers and all the fucking kings and queens and fucking fucks that are apparently supposed to be taking care of us, but we're doing their bidding. Put them in the ring. Have them duke it out. They're supposed to be for the people. Well, fight for us, fuckers. Just remember, these are ramblings of a crazy Canuck. Nothing I say is for like, it is what it is. It's my opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got them. So, Hey, Drac, what's happening, homie? Evening. Yeah, you're Drac, it was just 4:20 here. I would have not got my chores done for the day, and now it's time for putting it in the air. Facts. I would have nothing if it wasn't for veterans. I'm telling you, veterans make the world go round. Just chilling today's seeing your view. I kind of want to bring the dogs on a base to a wooded area that's pretty much mudded out today. What if I'm gonna give? I don't know if I want to give two big dogs baths after that. Yeah, no joke, eh? The world right now, yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, Kyle, you're just about there, brother. Just about there. This summer's gonna be fantastic. I don't care if I have to like sneak over and just come and hang out with you guys for a week. No, I'm gonna do it the right way. Get the passport and whatnot. But yeah, huge respect, admiration, love to all those that made our freedoms happen, because just be a shitty place to live if we're fucking doing all that shit sometimes, you know. Jack, it's always 420 somewhere in the world. You know that. Chris, fuck yeah. I like hearing your rambles. I mean, you guys listen to my rambles all the time. I appreciate it. I don't know if I make sense or if I'm just like bitching or complaining. I don't know what. It's just opinions. It's fucking opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Assholes and belly buttons. Everybody's got them. Nah, I'm just a Canuck. Yeah, it's true. Stuck indoors all day. Damned rain, yeah. I mean, sure, it's sunny out there, but sunny showers still get you soaked. Making some beef and cheddar melts today. Fuck, that sounds delicious. You know what I need to get is one of those rotisseries for the barbecue. My grandpa used to do a baron of beef on the barbecue, and yeah, the beef cheddars after the we would do beef dips with it. We would it was basically an every Sunday dinner. We'd rather do rotisserie chickens or rotisserie beef. Usually he did the prime rib, and man, so good, so good, so good. I'm a hemorrhoid. I irritate assholes. Nice. I dig that. That's hilarious. I'm a hemorrhoid. Yeah, I'm a Canuck. I'm a Canuck fucking bum hemorrhoid. That's excellent. Uh, that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's actually really funny. I don't care. Fucking crispy. Yeah. Something's up with my tablet. I can like the shorts, but as soon as I go to push the comment, the whole shorts, you know how it's like a shorts reel, like it'll like you can just swipe up, swipe up. But the second I touch the make a comment, the like here's the screen, and your video, and you push comment, it goes off the screen, and then I get my homepage again. It's just this new whatever they did with the fucking update with YouTube. I mean, they don't usually do updates, but it's like a systems update. I mean, my tablet gets kicked off. I have to uninstall and reinstall and uninstall and reinstall at least a couple times a day, just so I can listen to my music. And it's just, I don't know if that's happening to anybody else, but older systems are like, I'm pissed because I started my whole everything on that fucking thing. And I don't know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I was having issues on my phone today. Kind of was being weird. Comments if you, yeah. And that does that too. Like, it's like, okay, like, thanks. Like, that was a subscription I enjoyed. And now I can't see their feeds anymore. What happened? And then you got to go and find them again. It's just leave shit alone. Don't fuck with shit. Yeah, it makes no sense. It's the age of disposable everything. Like, you get a phone, you have it, you love it, you start learning how to use it, and then the upgrades and fucking updates and this and that's fuck the whole system up again, and you got to upgrade the fucking phone. And I mean, still to this day, the best phone as far as reception and range and whatnot, Nokia 5150. Like, it was a brick. Craziest fucking phone I ever had. And I mean, you can be in the middle of bumfuck nowhere and still have reception. Why don't they make phones like that? Like, I thought everything was like the best. The best of the best. I mean, we got fucking like a million fucking satellites out there, and we can't keep reception going around the fucking planet. Make that make sense. I'm telling you, that 5150, like, you could be in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, 2 miles past the sticks, in the bush on a river, and hunting, trying to be all quiet, and all of a sudden, boom, it rains. Yeah, the forced ones are really BS, because then they really outdate your fucking, like, as soon as your electronics are more than 2 years old. I mean, I don't understand. Still to this day, I don't understand. And another good phone I had was it was called a Hero, but that thing, like, the design of it was flat, but the mouthpiece had a little bit of a lip. So, and it, like, the structure of the phone, like, I dropped that thing 1,000 times on concrete, and you would have thought dropping like a touchscreen fucking something on concrete, like everything, like all the Samsungs and all, they're all flat. So the phone had this like little lip that came up for your speaking spot. I think it was the Hero. HTS or HTC Hero, but it had like this little lip, and because of that little lip, it wouldn't break. Like, the screen would. Oh, thing was a tank, and it was like my first smartphone. I think it was like 15 years ago when I got that phone, but yeah. I wish they just left all the operating systems and shit like that, because that was a really good phone. Like, the music software that they had, like, made for loud headphone music, was fantastic. The old yellow Motorola flip phone I used to use used to be instructable. Yeah, right. I mean, if you make a good phone and like, just stop upgrading. Just, I don't understand it. Just doesn't make sense. Yeah, you can't, like, show your emotions with cell phones anymore. You push a button and it goes away. I mean, back in the day when you're having like a passionate conversation, and you just wanted to end it with some anger, you could slam that phone down, and like, you got that little dopamine kick. Be like, yes, that felt really good. You can't do that with fucking cell phones anymore. You push the button and it just goes away. I think there's still 2 payphones in Duncan area. But it used to be a quarter. Now it's 50 cents for a phone call. Everything's doubled in price. It's crazy. And that 40-foot coiled cord that went to the wall phone. I don't know how many times I slammed that fucking bugger down. Heated conversations. But yeah, that instant gratifications of slamming the phones, just can't get that anymore. No teen nowadays will ever be in the stairwell with fucking the cord 40 feet away from the fucking like I used to yeah. Life is so much more. I mean, sure, it's more technical and everything's good, but like I like the old stuff sometimes too. Like those old rotary phones. Man, that saved my mom's life. And then I called 911 on it after I fucking knocked my stepdad out with it. Yeah. Or like a map, like a papered map. Fuck, that would just ruin everybody's life. Heaven forbid you read a map on a piece of paper. Let's see how much trade-in I could get for my iPhone 13. They wouldn't trade it for a new one. I looked on Apple and they offered 300, which is 1/3 of most new phones would be. Yeah, man. Yeah. And the disgusting thing is it's like the phone costs like less than $3 to build. Why are they charging fucking $1,500 for a fucking phone? Like, make that make sense to me. It cost $3 to make, and it cost you $15 or $1,500 to buy. Cassettes. When you put a pen in, and in that, who needs rewind and killing your batteries? Just put it in the pen and how many tapes have you rewound with a pen in your lifetime? Or when Rick D's top 40 playlists, and you needed to have that mixtape, and you have it on record and pause, and just waiting for that perfect moment to hit pause when the talking stopped, just to make the epic mixtape. Missed the days where everything was so complicated but so easy. Shauna, what's happening? Greed for facts. Yes. Mixtapes off the radio. Yeah. Record. You had to push record and play at the same time, and then pause and just wait for Rick D to stop talking, just so you can get that one song that didn't have any of the. But sometimes they would talk throughout the good parts of the start of the song and be like, yeah. Yeah. Good times. Back in the day. I got to get this laptop out of the sun, because you guys get this like weird. Is that like I'm swimming around in water? Classic rock. System of Down. There's no, like, System of Down is newer compared to the classic old rock. I mean that. Yeah, the auto reverse. Yes. Or the Sony Sport. Which one did I have? Like, I had that lock, and you can drop it. Like, you can drop it from 2 stories up, and then last. I mean, technically it's 25 years, but yeah, I mean, when you're born in the 70s, I mean, yeah, I have zero faith for the new generations nowadays. The power goes out, their whole little worlds fall apart. You know what really bugs me is people that don't know how to drive stick. Like, everything's automatic. I understand that, but like, there is vehicles that still have a stick. You have to push an extra stick or an extra pedal. You know, it's the clutch. Actually, it is if a vehicle is 25 years or older, you can get collector's plates and or old car plates on them now. I can get the Dodge is 1999, and I can get collector's plates on it. So that's so wrong. When I'm thinking of a collector's car, I'm thinking like a 69 Superbird or like a 66 Camaro. A 67 Camaro would be the best one. The old Fire Chicken, the old good cars. Kyle, welcome to the world of gray. I've been gray since I was 20, so like I wasn't even classic age before I was gray. You know, that 25-year mark. Apparently, 25 years is classic. Vintage, man. I'm vintage. My mom was ginger, and I mean, when I think in her later 50s, she passed away. But she had some red and white hairs in there. I'll go white like Santa. Yeah. It turns silver back. It turns silver back. Beard. Like 40. Yeah, I mean, one day Sean knows. So everybody in the chat, Shauna is actually my cousin. She's one of the cool cats in the family that I'm still pissed that we I mean, it is what it is, right? We're back being family, but sucks that it took 25 years to have a relationship again. I think it's even longer than that, 30. Man, that's more than half of my life ago. That's crazy. Crazy. You were fire red too, Shauna? Like Auntie Patty? That lady, man, she was a firecracker. Lit on both ends. My mom was a hoot. No, Auntie Patty was fucking straight up fire red. She was a little firecracker, that one. 5 foot fuck all and fucking personality. Her I don't know if it was a cackle or a giggle, but as soon as she started getting her laugh on, like the whole bar or anywhere that she was having a drink with a whole bunch of people, man, everybody just you know those laughs that just make everybody just smile. My mom had one of those, and man. Mayor, seriously, I bet you 90% of my family thought I was dead. for years because I had no contact, no nothing. Yeah, it was something. It was something else. But reconnecting is freaking awesome for sure. I'm reconnecting with some older friends that I used to use massive amounts of drugs with that are actually clean and sober as well now, and they all thought I was dead as well. Like, because when you fall off the planet and your addiction is all that you know, you don't have time for much more. Just feeding that chore and trying to be the best version of you away from everybody else. Because I never wanted to bring people down with me. So I just detached with love and kept on using. But it's good. I'm clean now. Starting to getting some family back. It's fantastic. Seen a cousin at my grandmother's last year that I hadn't seen in almost 30 years. Like, I have cousins that I haven't seen since I was like a wee little guy. Like, my uncle Joe, he I think Jennifer was another cousin. I mean, I haven't seen her since I was like fucking 10 or 11. And Arnie and I mean, I don't even remember half of my cousins' names. Like Shauna's sister Kim, I haven't seen her, and I don't even remember the last time I saw her. Bethany and Laura. And I mean, all my cousins have kids now, so I mean, I have a whole generation of family I have never even freaking, I've never even met. Like I literally just recently, like last summer, I met my little brother's kids for the first time, and my little brother has like 16 and 17-year-olds, and not once had met them until last summer. It's crazy. Who's doing good now or doing amazing? Joe's kid? Last time I saw Joe was when Mom was taking her last breaths, and it's funny that they were around when she was done. Belly popper just flying by. I wasn't too impressed with my family when my mom was dying. I don't know. My family my family is a whole bunch of fucked up sometimes. It has been for all my upbringing. But yeah, I had issues with some of the family when I was dealing with my mom's passed away. They would come and see us when we're fucking doing okay, or if we're struggling trying to get stuff, and be like, heaven forbid, you got to be that good fucking family member watching your fucking sister die. And fucking resentments. Yeah. Would you like us to stay? No. Fuck off. Let me fucking watch my mom die in peace. I'm gonna fucking placate and make like who does that? After decades of not seeing anybody, and then yeah. Lens flare. Yeah, I gotta get it. Maybe I should just go in the living room. Let's go see the fishes. Which means I'll probably smoke out there, so whatever. like this one too. Is that got some time on it now? Resentments kill. But like, come on now. I guess I don't know. I need that because it's got to be 420 somewhere in the world, right, Drac? Okay. The smokes. I got the lighter. I got the freaking tablet. I got the headphones. I got maybe bring this because you know it's about that. See if this works a little bit better. Here's the cuts. Hello, fish world. Hello, fishies. Oh, of course, sunflowers. Is that better? I could use it as a tweaked. I could use it as I tweak my freaking ankle, taking out the trash over there. Oh, that's nothing. I hate that. Feeding piranhas little mice is phenomenal. Watching them, it's horrible actually. Watching things being eaten alive, but like, you ever want to see a really interesting show? Throw mice in piranha tanks. Brutal, fucking brutal. Nat Geo at its finest. Sean, you freaking hitting the edibles this morning? I started a trend where I got divorced years ago. I sank my wedding ring in. By the time I left it there was already. His name was Thug Nasty, and he was 7 years. Kyle, you're fucking hilarious. You got shit to do? Fuck. God's day. Nobody should be doing shit on fucking Sundays. Hanging with like-minded people, smoking the herbs, living their dream. I gotta get you some of the flower I grew last year. It's actually not that bad. I'm gonna try to grow 4 different strains. I'm gonna try to do it a little bit earlier this year because there's gear in the bottom. It pissed me off, so I had to go and get it out. Not get attacked. It was pretty chill. It was pretty chill though, you know. especially with a name like Thug Nasty. Sorry, guys. The coffee is flowing through me, and I need another cup of coffee, and I need to. I'll be right back. Coffee. Because coffee, yo. That's better. Oh, bling. Somebody saying something. Oh, Kyle sending the cold cuts. Blindy. Blessing, Shauna. Send me a message later on when you are getting your edibles on. Here's Thug Nasty. Oh yeah, he's that Thug Nasty for sure. You still have them? Telling you. Wait for it. Yeah? That was blurry. You know, another cool fish to feed is Oscars. Oscars are dicks. Same deal. Mice. Feed them mice. He died a few years ago. He was the shop mascot. Yeah. I like piranhas when they have like a big tank and you got a whole bunch of little tiny like baby piranhas. They're just the friskiest little fuckers, and they're the funnest fish to watch eat. Funnest. They're the funnest ones. Oh, I'm so glad that my little brother hooked me up to this table. Put my feet up and just like hanging out with you guys. It's great. I used to have I think that's one thing I didn't like is I had this tote and I used it as my stool, and it buggered off. I need this thing and that thing. There. This could go here. Yeah. remember when I was in school, my French teacher had a snake. Yeah, no. The only good snake is a dead snake. So gross. Ugh. I'm still I'm petrified of fucking snakes. Don't like me any fucking no. And besides, if it wasn't for the snake and that girl that picked that apple, you know, snakes are not good. Chris. Yeah. I had a bearded dragon once. That was kind of cool. It wasn't mine. I was watching it for a friend, and it was they're some of the coolest reptiles on the planet. Eve would have still picked the apple without Lucifer. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I just do this. Yeah. It's got to be 420 somewhere in the world. I like these lounging, lazy Sundays. Make the world go round and round and round. Floating on this spaceship, flying through the galaxies around a star that would turn us into like a little puddle of iron. It's crazy. Lilith was the first woman anyway. I thought it was Adam and Eve were the first two. Eve was the version 2.0. Or that Windows XP update. All them fucking Windows updates. Turns out God turned a rib into Yeah, that's fucking classic. Oh, Drac, that I don't care who you are. That is funny, bro. Pinning that mofo for sure. That's great. Oh, microphone. Drac. That's fucking hilarious. They're created equally out of clay, and Adam didn't like being equal, so she took off, and God made Eve out of the rib. I mean, there's so many missing chapters and what they don't want us to like actually be in the know of in all of the books. Like they've taken like I think something like 82 chapters out of the book and just made it the version that having problems with smoking weed today. I'd rather smoke too much, or they seem to microphone the shit out of the doobies. Cliff Notes version for sure. Chris, that's funny too. Any barbecue for that matter. I have to admit, the black people, like, they know how to fucking cook, man. They've been cooking soul food for years, and hundreds and hundreds of years. Like, Grump, you don't have a wrench. Oh, well, you have the Grump has the wrench, but add as moderator. Yeah. Go. No. You already got a wrench. Anybody got things to pop up or things coming up, or all you need like any other lives coming on, or anything that you've created and want more views on? Like, everybody gets a wrench to promote or support other channels. So as long as it's PG-13, like, take advantage of the wrench. With wrench comes power, and power sometimes you just gotta make sure everything's kind of, you know what I'm saying. My TikTok feed is full of people shitting on British food. It's hilarious. All boiled, no seasoning. Yeah. I mean, British, I don't understand the blood sausage. Like, I can't get behind that one. Never been a fan of that. And beans for breakfast, I don't understand that one either. Like, bacon, eggs, sausage, hash browns, toast, orange juice, and coffee. That's just like the standard breakfast. Maybe a little French toast with maybe a little pancake here and there. Butter and syrup, obviously. But yeah, some of the weird stuff that they eat. I mean, I can get behind the tomatoes, but the beans and the blood sausage. Beans anytime. I mean, I can get behind beans in a chili. I can get behind some chickpeas for some hummus. I always do pork beans and kidney beans in my chilies. But just I don't do the whole beans and toast thing anymore. But seriously, we're gonna have to disagree on that one, Drac. Which kind of vinegar though? Like the white one or the malt one? I'm a fan of the malt. Malt on some fish is fantastic. Blood sausage is especially good when I order at a diner and there's a vegan at the next. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, malt. Absolutely. It's got a better flavor profile. Like if you want to have that vinegar hit, yeah, malt is the way to go. White vinegar is what you clean stuff with, or make window cleaning solution with, oh, yeah. Or pickling stuff. That's the only thing that white vinegar I would use it for. It's like cleaning a coffee pot, making window shine, or pickling. Blood sausage, yeah, I just can't get behind it. Like I just the texture of it, and yeah, no, I just can't. It's a texture thing for me. I tried, like, don't get me wrong, tried to eat it. There was caribou blood sausage. Yeah, I just didn't like it. Just couldn't get it. I want to start making homemade vinegar out of different fruits, but haven't started yet. One of these days. That'd be interesting. Hey, Mr. Howie, what's happening? Okay, I say this all the time, and most of you know. If you have any gardening questions that you are stumped on, Mr. Howie from Food Forest Permaculture, he's a brother from the island. He lives down south from me. He's about, I think if we stayed on the road, it would take about an hour and 45 minutes to get from my place to his place. But he is the ninja gardener. He does these ninja moves where if there's no fruit trees or anything tasty growing in a neighborhood, he'll just mysteriously show up with all needed to plant a tree. The guy is the best person for like, his whole crew of people that he talks and hangs out with in his little part of the world. Like, we need more people like him on this planet that truly care about feeding the communities and being a part of replanting and making food happen everywhere. He's been one of the biggest blessings for the food banks, and I have so much respect for a fellow like that. There's many times that I ended up going to the food banks in Victoria, and the some of the produce that people would bring in, like all the vegetables and shit like that, everything was always canned stuff in food banks. And then people like Howie would get huge harvests and just have so much food that he would bring it to food banks, and just you got a special heart and or special place in my heart, Mr. Howie. You're one of the good people. I like steak. I've been to a restaurant seeing people order steak as well. Yeah, breakfast steaks. Yeah, a little prime rib on with sunny side eggs and hash browns. You put the eggs on top of the hash browns and pop the yolk so the yolk goes through all the hash browns. Fuck yeah. Tasty. Texada? I tell you, man, anybody makes a steak freaking gray, I mean, they're never ever allowed to come to my house. No. And he Grumpy, he goes live all the time as well, early like you, and he's a wealth. Like, how, if you mind me asking, how old are you? I mean, he's got experience. Let's just put it that way. And the way he eats, and he makes his own soils, and like the guy is a vast knowledge bank for anything. I'm over half a century old. I'm getting close to that half century. A couple more years and I'll be there. I want to do something fun for my 50th. I just don't know what yet. And he's Prophet Grump. He's big into the herbs as well. He knows a thing or two about growing some good salmon. All my raven friends are back. I have these two ginormous ravens that come and hang out in the maple tree out in front of the yard. And it's funny because I think the neighbors feed the ravens, and they come up and snack on the stuff in the branches right above the house. It's ravens are so cool. Grumpster. There we go. Yeah, foraging is fantastic. Oh, man, he's just huge. He's like a baby eagle. There's been eagles bombing the deck too. It's kind of neat. I've been actually literally sitting on this couch just looking at the trees across the way, and then like a huge, like 7 foot tall, like long bald eagle will just like I'll show you. You kind of see through the curtains. So this tree right here is about 30 feet off the deck. So the eagle will fly from this way. Oh, I'm trying to do this backwards. It's fucking me up. He'll fly this way. Oh, fly this way. Wow. Anyways, he goes from this side to that side. And right in like icon, like you'll see him fly right here. And he does it all the time. It's fucking phenomenal. And he's huge. And one day I would want to be doing a live on the deck, and then he just flies past. That would just be so fantastic to see. Oh, ravens, Grump. We've got murders of crows around here, but like for the most part, there's a nesting pair that live, I think, like 3 houses down, because they're usually squawking in the back 40 over a couple houses. But yeah, man, they're back to work. Thanks, later. Kev, nice to see you, brother. Sorry. Yeah. Raven, you need raven feathers? Okay. Sold. Got you. I'll try and find where they nest this year and see if they've got any pluckings underneath the tree. I'm sure I can find people that collect them out here and get you some anyways. I know I can get eagle feathers if I go up to Port Alberni, because there's lots. I'm probably get some in Renfrew too, but Yeah. I'm a kind of a feather nerd too. I like small ones that I can use for making um, um, flies for fishing. You want eagle feathers? Collecting them for 30 years. See, that's the one thing I don't know the legalities of about um, mailing stuff like that. I don't know if I can. I don't know how that would work. Hey, Armor Sweatpants. You don't have a wrench. I'll fix that. How you doing, brother? Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't want to be, you know, starting a like international bird feather smuggling ring. But what kind of eagle feather is it, Chris? I mean, we have a few eagles out there. I think we've got the golden eagle. I don't think the sea eagle is here. I think that's in the Philippines. I mean, I think our Vancouver Island has about the same amount of population of bald eagles as all of Canada or all of the states. Like well, maybe Alaska has a shit ton too, but the BC coast all the way up to Alaska is just hammered. Like so many bald eagles, it's ridiculous. I saw a TikTok that Trump was trying to pose for a pick with the bald eagle. Was it trying to attack them? Oh no, that's horrible. I have to be careful sending animal materials to the UK, that's for sure. Yeah. We have Mexican eagle. Pretty cool. Like a brown, smaller bald eagle, I would say. Cool. In the US, only indigenous people can legally own raptor feathers of any kind without special paperwork. That ain't right. That ain't right, Grump. The best way to get eagle feathers is having the natives here gift them to you because they have a good idea as to where most of the mating pairs are located, and um, yeah, it's a native cultural thing here as well, especially on the island and in BC in general. There's a lot of that'd be cool, Chris. That'd be really cool. But yeah, let's look into the legalities before we start sending stuff, anything like that. Because I remember I was trying to send a Dreamcatcher to somebody like years and years and years ago. Um, yeah, but I couldn't send it because it was something to do with the sinew and the feathers because the animal product stuff. Yeah, it's a tricky thing to send, just like Drac was saying. They tried to initially make turkey as U.S. bird because they're also smart. But the eagle won it out. Well, yeah. Top of the freaking food chain. Actually, the one that I think should be like a national bird is the peregrine falcon. That motherfucker flies like over 200 miles an hour, man. Like, imagine getting dive bombed and getting fucking a claw in the face at 200 miles an hour. Holy crap. Make that happen, countries. Make the falcon the national bird. Or, yeah, the peregrine falcon. Ouch, fuck. Can't believe I just fucking did that. Son of a bitch. Coffee on the floor, coffee on me. At least it didn't hit the fucking laptop. Look at that smoke of mine now. Just from fucking jabbing that cherry into my finger. Damn it. Hey, it's still smoking though. Yeah, that's some damn. That's gonna leave a mark. Fuck, I can't believe that happened. Yeah, coffee all over. Oh, yeah, it's definitely soaked into my sweatpants because crazy. I can't believe that fucking. I shouldn't laugh, but yeah, well, hey, I'm here for your entertainment, don't you know? Fuck. Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark for sure. I done broke my smoke. Neil, what's happening? How you doing today? You feeling a little bit better? Yeah, totally. It still has a little bit of a curve in the at work. Oh yeah, Sunday is your Monday. Having a good shift about it anyway. I should go and get some more flour because that's just a bug now. I don't need any more bugs. So my life is less entertainment and more cautionary tale. I don't know, man. That was that. Like I'm on Drax's point of view. Like that. I bet you if I was watching you guys fucking bail like that, I would probably had a little chuckle. Entertainment and cautionary tale. So explain the cautionary tale part of it. Like just life experience. Don't do what I say, not what I do kind of deal. I say don't do what I did and learn from my mistakes. Because if I could see, like, seriously, it would make my life just complete if I could save one addict from the hopelessness of addiction and help him or her find recovery and the recovery take. Because until I found my doctor, and I mean, as much as I'm sore at her right now, if it wasn't for Kimmer's, Yubo, and my doctor, I would not be where I am in life. I would still, I'd either be jails, institutions, or death for sure, because what I had to do to acquire drugs at the end of my addiction was getting pretty not okay. I was doing stuff Like I can't believe I didn't die in the process of doing some of the shit I was doing. But yeah, it's yeah, Grump, that's what I thought. Yeah. Definitely don't do what I did. Learn from my mistakes. If I can teach one person that, you know, the slippery slopes that addiction or alcoholism brings is it's something else, man. I don't think I have the school smarts anymore to go back and get a degree in counseling or anything like that. But you know, I don't think I'm a very good motivational person. But I can talk the heck out of no life good about addiction. Oh, the sun's coming back. I'm stoked about the weather today. It's supposed to be absolutely shit-y. A little bit of sun here and there makes day fly a little bit nicer. It's a cautionary tale of coffee, my coffee addiction. My work schedule has me one day in the near future. My job has 3 days past. Class act? I don't know if I'm a class act. I'm just like calls it as I sees it kind of guy. I got no filter sometimes. And that gets me in a lot of trouble. Not so much trouble, but like people don't appreciate my opinion sometimes, especially when people are doing fucking stupid stuff. Fucking. But I learned a lot from doing a whole bunch of stupid shit. No joke. Okay, I'm going back to the bedroom because just don't wanna bring all the stuff back in that I just brought out. You guys got fed. You're not starving by any means. Goldfish are the biggest gluttons on the planet. I should probably use the can again because coffee. That cautionary tale of coffee, yeah. Coffee goes through you. Oh, yeah, that's why we went into the bedroom or the living room. I can fix this. Just give me a second. I have like coffee flowing. It needs to go. All right. Okay, how do I do this? I can try and put it on this and see if the light from the freaking frack is a little bit happier. Plug this thing in. You can't even see me because of the sun. Hi, how you doing? Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I think if I do this, just ditch the light, and then I'm sorry, I didn't make the bed. Just didn't. I don't even give a fuck. Actually, I'll throw it a little bit together. Tarp, good stuff. All right. Actually, you know what? That actually doesn't work. That works. That works. Not like kind of white out, but it's better than that freaking Claire. Yeah, it's definitely 420. What did I mean? What did I miss? I'll have to look into that. Oh, is that the that grinder thing that you sent, Grumpy? I need to get something like that. I need a French press. I need a lot of things. Mainly, I just need my health. A couple of really rad, cool cats like you guys in my life, trying to help me become a better version of me for each day of my life. Flying around this. It's delicious. Like, I'm not joking to people. If I could invent smell-o-vision, you guys would think this is like candy. It smells like sugar. So good. So good. And I'm a big fan of little popcorns because you just put a little bud right in the bond, just as is. Good to go. As much as people say the bigger, better buds, they're juicier, and this, I can get behind popcorn buds all day, every day. Not only that, but you're not paying for that lumber weight. I'm just going a little bit fast now. I gotta, multiply. That computer current is pretty badass. I better get the OG when I can. I have the OG Go. Newer version. Grump, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. You don't need the next new best thing. If it's making a great cup of joe, bigger temporary own. AP inside is full size, 3/4 size ones. That made an opening built-in filter. Well, I need to go fishing. Yeah, I do. You're right. Do I ever mix your rolls with herbs or anything? I'm not like, that's what I do. I don't know what you mean. Do I mix it with anything else? I've been listening to podcasts where one of them will mix chamomile and lavender with their weed. Why? What? I think those are people just trolling you, bro. Because it's okay. I just have to adjust my recipe for the woods because I only have a 3/4 size AeroPress. The new one is same size as the one EDC. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I get it. Got smoking herbs. The net market tried to play it pretty good. I had a couple of years before I retired. So I smoked the good stuff. Yeah, like clearly they're fucking with you, Kyle. Saying like if you're smoking lavender instead of smelling it, or if you're smoking what was the other one that you said? I've never in a fucking life heard people smoking that shit. Actually, no. I watched this one girl that she was smoking tea. Like, what the fuck? You drink tea. You fucking drink tea, people. You don't fucking smoke it. Kyle, you're the fucking funniest sometimes. Love you, bro. Fucking tea and lavender. Man. Kyle, you're the fucking man, dude. Okay, so Grumpy, Kyle Grumpy. Grumpy, are you really seriously thinking about having like open up some of your property for a fucking knife off and camping week or weekend sometime? Because brother Kyle, he is active service right now. He's in Texas, but his partner, wifey, her family lives in Michigan, and they come up to Michigan every year for summer vacation. And I know you're on the southern part of Michigan, but if I can organize seeing Grumpy, Kyle, Carl, Pops, Patrick coming from New York for a trip. I mean, we can figure something like that. I mean, if there's any like restaurants or anything like that close, I mean, I'm sure if we got a whole bunch of people together, we can dig you a fucking outhouse pit and we can fortify a fucking shelter around it. Yeah, where you set up your cameras for the deer, like that one field in the back 40 there, that would host a lot of people for a weekend. And if that could be like a yearly thing, I could absolutely get behind after that. Like I'm trying I really need to get my passport shit figured out this for the summer, because I really want to make this happen. I don't know if I have to rent a car and drive because I don't fly, or take a fucking train or whatever. I don't give a shit. Take a bus, get to the border, and have Pops or Carl or one of you cats come up and meet me. I think the best way to go over is St. Lawrence right there, or Sault Ste. Marie or something. I can't remember where Pops comes up, but there's a border crossing right there, right above Michigan. So just want to make it happen. So let's make this shit happen. Try the cat shit coffee. Oh yeah, that funky stuff. It invigorates the flavor of the flavor profile with cat piss all over it. The ammonia kicks it down to like a flavor profile like nothing you've ever tasted like in your life. Man, 95% of us all have had camp out trips for a week. And I mean, if there's a body of water close, that's good enough shower for me. You know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Grumpy, you're fucking hilarious. No, man. No, don't do it. I'm gonna have some cat shit and Fuel's coffee for breakfast. Fuck that. No. Grumpy, take that thought out of your brain right the fuck now. No. It's because the fucking elites think fucking weird shit tastes great. Doesn't mean it does. Fuck that. No. $75 cup of coffee, my fucking ass. No. Thanks for making me laugh, you guys. You guys are fucking phenomenal. Happy days. Grumpy, no. You haven't lived until you had your started. You know, man. There's just no fucking. Good times. He probably thinks it tastes like shit. fucking fuck. You guys are hilarious today. Fucking. That's fucking funny shit. You guys are hilarious. I can't hang out with you guys, but here I am trying to hang out with you guys. Yeah, that's why everybody got into the flavor profile in that specific coffee brand. Jack, it's one of those things. He laughs until he cries. It was the last thing on the list. I can't remember what that movie was called, but that was a great flick. One dude tries it and he says it was this filtered through a baboon's ass, and they were like, actually, ha ha ha. See, if somebody did something like that, I'd fucking throat punch the fuck out of them. Bucket list, that's right. And if I have a couple normal stuff to wash it just in case. Like Kyle's giving you golden information, Grump. It's filtered through a baboon's ass. And you want to put that shit in your mouth? No, thank you. I'm gonna have to start taking points off people for Grump minus 2 points for drinking cat poo. But he gets his 2 points back because he's got profit of the grind. So you guys are fucking awesome. I spent 30 on Serge Taklin from Systems of the Town's coffee. It was sun. It was really good. Armenian style, so very strong, like a Turkish coffee. Oh, cool. Jay Leno tried it on his show too. I don't know if anybody likes it. I mean, yeah, I mean, you gotta like. I would never pay in that kind of fucking coin for a fucking 1 cup of coffee. Like, what is it? Like $75 a cup of coffee? Just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's good. Austin Powers coffee joke. Of course, it's a microwave or a microphone in it. Oh, I love sockeye. Austin Powers coffee joke. It's a bit nutty. Yeah. Fat bastard stool samples. Eek. $1, yeah, baby, yeah. There's no fucking way I'm paying that much for beans. I'm sure that legit real beans, real cats in village of tiny Asian people chasing them to get it. Like, yeah, like you would have to have like a kennel of all the cats that you feed so you can go through the fucking kitty litter just to get the fucking beans out of the cat. Listen to what I'm saying to you, Grumpy. They're taking cat poop, they're rinsing it all off, they're grinding it up, and they're selling it as coffee. That sounds so tasty. So tasty. Fat bastard stool coffee sounds delicious, though. It's got a nutty flavor. I figured all the most of the stuff on Amazon is someone out there feeding their cat some sort of start fucks. Put the bag on the other side of the box. Yep. Drac, you're not going to heck. No way. think this is the week I'll finally do a video after a couple of years of nothing. Kyle, I think that's fantastic. I can't wait to see your content come back, because sharing all your, I bet you Grump could hook you up with some sales with all your craft stuff. Like, he's got vet friends all from all over that would get behind all your stuff. I'm not putting it on you, Grumpy, to sell all of his stuff, but like Kyle's got projects and neat little hobbies that he does. It's insane how many hobbies that man has, and he's still in active service as well. So he's like, I don't think he knows the word slow down. Tastes like a blend of nuts and corn. No. And I promise you this much: if you decide that you're gonna do that coffee and you're gonna do a live on it, I will not support you doing that. I will not watch that episode. I will boycott that episode with everything in my from the depths of my soul. Like the chick that sell their farts and drugs. And people buy $100 jars of farts? Like, really? This consumerism world that we live in. Fuck. Just not cool. Gonna be a vendor in a couple of weeks. They asked me to not have any of my witchy spooky shit. I saw the Ouija board I was selling at Paranormal Fest, and they got freaked out. Aww. Heaven forbid somebody have other interests besides the ones that are like, come on. There's markets for shit like that at Spooky Fest. People go there to get spooked. But yeah. But then, how do you get his new litter box coffee brand off the ground? Well, you know, get the liver cane to fuck yeah, they do. This one girl made like $1 million a few years ago with fart bids sitting fart jars. You're fucking kidding me. $1 million? So $1 million. So you would have to sell 100,000 $100 jars to get $1 million. So there's 100,000 fucking creeps. Oh, there's got to be more than that. Buy a jar that costs like 60 cents with somebody farting in it. So like, if you open it up and have a whiff, you're gonna have pink eye right away. Smarts. It's good stuff. Man, that's just grumpy. Can't. Oh, fucking guy. That's horrible. And you know what? If it's been thought of, it's happened. Like that's just so wrong on so many levels, Grub. You don't want to know what can't shirt would run you. Oh man. Oh, I know how much fish and chicken. Well, I don't know about chicken because I don't have access to that. But elk shit and fish and bone meal and yeah, I do know how much. I don't put that stuff in my food, but the smoke that the plants love that, the nitrogen. Guano, yeah, yeah, it is. And bone meal. There's a lot of bone meal out there. Fish bone meal in a lot of gross stuff. I absolutely know how much there is, and especially with the fish plants that just cut the fillets and sell the fillets, like all the fish heads and spine and all that stuff gets all ground up and then dried, and it stinks, but it's some good stuff for nutrients for plants and stuff. Absolutely, amount of organic poops that fish that's I would love to have an aquaponics setup where like the fish feed all the plants and then it circulates back and goes all through the filtering system all over again. That that would be a system I could definitely get behind. Aquaponics. And batshit is expensive, like crazy expensive. But you don't need much. And your tank water, if you wait until it starts getting like if once you clean it and you put it in a bucket for outdoors, once it starts getting some organics growing and you get that green, man, you put all your like your feed for your plants, like whatever you're feeding, as long as it's like you gotta be mindful about like if you put too much nitrogen in your plant, you're gonna burn your roots. So you got like if you have like a 3-part feed system, you just gotta watch if you're feeding your plants fish stuff because there's a lot of nitrogen. I think Crump was just saying that. Batshit guano is really hot and expensive. Most commercials have to upscale, won't use it. Hot, yeah. Yeah, not much. Like I'm talking like a teaspoon to a whole like bucket of soil, if that. Probably less than that. Like you're right, Grump. And yeah, it has to be mixed in really, really well. I would if I had the opportunity and I had a big enough tank or a big enough pond that I could have the circulation and whatnot, I would do trout because trout it's got a lot of fats. It's a good protein and it's delicious. It's fucking delicious. I can tell you one thing that I found hilarious in my area, Gerbs. A vegan restaurant opened in my area 21 days. It closed down 19 days ago. So it was only open for 2 days. The only, I don't know, for vegetarian stuff, we have a lot of Sikhs and Muslims and stuff. So I'll go to all the East Indian food places for any um, vegan food, like vegetable pakoras and stuff like that. There's a place that I just was introduced to with with my old friends there, and we were doing game night, and they ordered this um, um, butter chicken and basmati's rice and chicken pakoras and the naan breads, and man, I tell you, that stuff was gold. It was so good, and it's just like this little hole in the wall right beside the high school in Duncan, and man, the best butter chicken I've had on the island so far. I can't remember what its name is. It starts with I guess SACHAN or something like that. I should Google it. So good. I got an Indian kind of or a fast food place that opened by me. It's so good. They have rose tea that is amazing. Watch rose hip tea. It's a diuretic. If you drink too much of that, you will be shitting for days. Just so you know. Yeah, if grump meat or vegetable or just the sauce itself, if it's a good curry, yeah, you can add. I can put that shit on anything. Good stuff. It's good stuff, yo. Curry fries. I've never had curry fries. Which you would think, Canadians like gravy on their fries and the poutines and chili cheese fries and all the kinds of different fries that you can have, or loaded baked potatoes. I could see, yeah, like a chicken masala or chicken curry on fries would be delicious. I made green curry with chicken last week. Thai five level heat. You make it again this week. Eek, level 5 Thai heat. See, that's like kiss your ass goodbye for me. Like I can't do hot anymore. I mean, I can get down behind some like buffalo sauce for chicken wings, but yeah, I don't like Drac. All you got to do is get the cheese curd and make yourself a good gravy. That's Poutine is basically a good cheese curd. So don't we import a lot of cheese from UK? I think we have open treaty with cheeses with you guys. I think you can probably get the actual cheese curd. You can make them yourself pretty easy. I just air fry normal fries and then put curry seasoning on them. But a good Indian place that has Americanized part of the menu will generally have them. Cool. I can handle about any spices going down. It's the other insane spice stuff. Man, yeah. No, see, that's uncomfortable for me nowadays. I used to like the last hot thing I did wasn't long ago. I think it was last summer or the summer before. A few of us got on here and did that. What was that ship called? Like 9 million Scoville. I mean, it was just the extracts and all the fucking oils and stuff that they put on that chip. It just, no. Yeah, that one chip challenge is brutal. Well, Michigan's basically Canada, don't you know? Yeah, that one chip challenge that with that it comes in a coffin shaped box. There was Eddie Double Dog. He did it. Al did it. Mr. Johnny, another vet, he did it. I did it with them, and man, I think I was the first one that tapped out. I drank some heavy coffee cream and the oils and whatnot from that chip, and the coffee cream just made me like literally yak all over the place. It was horrible. Kimbers had to clean it all. That was just, I'll never do shit like that again. It's not in the cards for this guy to eat hot stuff. It just, no, no, sir. The the bomb from Hot Ones is insane. Yeah, like it's just like it's a it's just I don't understand it. Like some of the hot sauce have good flavor profiles, but like when you're dabbling in the like you have to wear gloves to put your sauces into stuff like that. That's where I draw the line. It's just not comfortable anymore. Love me some good aged Irish cheddar. Gets grainy and salted after a while. Yeah. Honey and bread cut the heat. Salt. I learned it from my friend Gustavo. He's Mexican. Salt is your friend when it comes to the heat. Take a palm full of salt, just swish that shit around, and it takes a little bit of the edge off. Alcohol too, eh? Cheesy fries with gravy sounds bizarre, but tasty. I mean, so is chili cheese fries. Chili cheese combo on basically any starch is good. Even on rice, chili and cheese on rice is good. Chili cheese on smokies, chili cheese on hamburgers, chili cheese on baked potatoes. Bacon bacon cheese for me, please. Oh yes, sir. Can't I mean bacon. You can put that shit on everything too. Bacon flavored bacon, bacon wrap bacon, candy bacon, smoked bacon. Canadian bacon is ham. Coming from a Canuck, it is fucking ham. Don't call it bacon. It's fucking a chunk of ham. I may see if the wife wants to go to Wild Barley Place again. Yeah. Yes. Ridge, I'm seriously so stoked that I knew somebody that could go and test that place out for me. Wild Barley. So those don't know the story, but I watch a lot of food things like diners, drives, and like Guy Fieri. I like watching him. He's like crazy Canadian or not crazy California fucking surfer that likes to cook and eat good, drink beer and tequilas and stuff. But anyways, he goes on all these little tours and drives and diners and diners, drive-ins and dives. Triple D. Anyways, Kyle lives in San Antonio, and there was this place that looked like the sandwich. It was a pastrami, like a fully loaded, delicious looking sandwich, and I just needed to know how seeing something and then having somebody taste it, and you respect their opinion, and you get that feedback from the people that try the food that you send them to. If I find a state that had a good chunk of food and I know somebody that lives in that state, I will absolutely ask them to go and try that place. Because was it worth it, Kyle? Even though it's 20 minutes away, it's probably the best sandwich you've had in a minute. Yeah, everything was homemade too. The breads, everything's all in-house made. Yeah, good times. Good times. There's one thing that I'm missing right now. It's music. I've had the headphones on thinking I'm listening to music, but I'm just laughing with you guys. Stupid sticks. Playlist. Where am I going? I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Webby today. A little Chris Webster, Connecticut East Coast hip hopper. He's like my little brother's age, and he's actually really good. I'll send you guys a link. To the music I'm going to be listening to. Okay. Woo. Is there? Oh yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Share video. Copy link. I'll have to go there and then fuck up my tunes. Put it here. Come on. Paste. And then get out of that. Go back to library. Put my. All right. Two things I keep in stock are American seasonings. Ope seasoning. That's very good for seafood and crab oils and Tabasco sauce. A good American beef seasoning is called Uncle Chris Burger seasoning. There's another good spice that Mark from Eat Carbs Outdoors, he sent me. It's called Smack Your Mama. That shit's great. And the only thing that Drac has as far as flavor enhancers is from Canada is maple syrup. Tabasco sauce from Bloody Marys. That never been a big fan of tomato juice. I put chipotle on everything. I make chipotle coleslaw. Chipotle coleslaw. That sounds pretty good. Slap Your Mama is OG. I love the name of it. Like Smack Your Mama. Shit kicks slap from your mama. So you got to backhand and get out of line. Frank's Red Hot is pretty good. Or Louisiana hot sauce. I like Louisiana. I like Louisiana Wayne sauce. That's my hot sauce. Buffalo sauce. Louisiana Wayne sauce is the best. I like that stuff. Drac, you would like the if you like Frank's, you would like that's the only hot sauce I use on my chicken wings is the Louisiana Wayne sauce. Fantastic. For others, there's some Cajun dishes is Tabasco or Frank's Rock. Slap Your Mama and Tony Chichiris are usually in my spice cabinet. I premix my own blends. See, that's what I kind of do too. Like I'll Montreal steak spice. That's a good spice. So I'll try and make my own little garlic, salt, pepper, some sort of pepper, a red pepper, green pepper, mainly sea salt, not or the I'm not so much of the Himalayan salt. I like sea salt. Smoked paprika is a good thing. The one spice that'll never, ever, ever, ever be in my home is cumin. Cumin is the devil's flavor. Cumin is one of those flavors you either absolutely love it or are like me and just absolutely hate it because it's like A1. That stuff's great. It's a better version of HP. Brown sauce. Can't not like cumin and Santa. Uh-oh. Cilantro. I mean, I can get behind. I know. I can't get behind it. It's the flavor profile of cumin. Here's the deal. I had a traumatic experience. I was in boot camp, like a bad kid camp for little hood rat thieving, stealing, bad kids that you either got the choice of going to juvie or go into these bush camps. Basically, they send you into the bush for 30, $50 or 50 days at a time, and commercials drive me nuts. Anyways, I was in charge of making chili for all the people. It was like a dehydrated meals. There was usually between 15 and 30 kids on each trip. But so I thought we had pre-packaged all the spices with the meals. So I didn't know that this one bag was like, those big Ziploc bags. Anyways, there was probably this much cumin in the bottom of the bag, and put the bag dehydrated stuff into the pot, had it all rehydrating, and then I poured the whole bag of cumin into the chili, and ever since that day, yeah, ever since that day, no, can't get behind it anymore. If you can find lean parent steak sauce and you like A1, give it a try. It's my favorite steak sauce. Lean Perrin's steak sauce. Like watch your sister sauce. Lean Perrin's. Yeah, watch your sister sauce. I got a couple bottles in the fridge right now. Yeah, watch your sister sauce. Got a couple bottles of that in the fridge. I don't even know if you have to put it in the one of those sauces that don't need to be refrigerated because of the salt content. Same with like soy sauce. You don't have to refrigerate it. It kind of crystallizes if it's not in the fridge, but yeah. Same company, but they make an actual steak sauce. Okay. I need some of that in my life then. And I don't even double check the price because you only live once. Music. Music's life. Their secret is anchovies. I did not know that. Jellied easel? Ah, no, thank you. Kyle, thank you for your service, my friend. I love you. I hope you have an amazing day. Text me later. We'll shoot the shit for a bit. I'll give you a call. Seriously, you vets, man. You literally I appreciate every single one of you guys making it so we can do shit like this. Hats off to you. Because this Canuck really very much appreciates you. Come on. I don't want commercials. I need to find. Oh, Joe's doing a live right now too. You're talking about the gravy boats. Yes. Yorkshire, yeah. Have a good chunk of prime rib roast. You have that Yorkshire pudding, mountain of potato, great mashed potatoes, and then the Yorkshire puddings. You peel out the middle part, you fill that bitch full of gravy, and then you put that top back in. You let that saturate it, and then when it starts, the gravy starts pouring out. It's exactly at the perfect time to eat the Yorkie. Yorkie and gravy are the best British food ever. Oh, my grandma made the best toad in the hole. She had a place called Pat's Place on Pat Bay Highway. And all the recipes that I still use for like my turkeys, my lasagnas, any of my pasta sauces, any good recipe that I still have up here is direct result of my grandmother and my mom teaching my grandmother teaching my mom how to. Sorry, people are trying to talk to me. Squirrel. Yeah. Yeah. Americans and Canadians think pigs in a blanket are um, toad in the holes, but completely different. Yeah, the toad in the hole. Yeah. Yes. I 100% get behind that. It's more savory. Yorkshire is savory for sure with gravy. I mean, I can get behind like, oh, you know, it'd be really really good is like if you had like a Thanksgiving sandwich and then you had the turkey gravy and cranberry sauce and stuffing stuffed into a Yorkshire, like a Christmas Yorkie. That'd be fine, fucking tastic. I can get behind that. Oh, I'm like literally drooling talking about all these tasties. Sounds great. roast dinner. Yeah. Big prime rib dinner and few chunks of prime rib. You couldn't get behind that, Drac? The perfect Thanksgiving sandwich. So my perfect Thanksgiving sandwich is white bread, butter, salt and pepper, white breast meat, the flavor maker dipped gravy, piece of bread in the middle. Then you have stuffing, cranberry sauce, mayo, salt and pepper, and then you have a side of gravy to dip your sandwich in. Delicious. Grub. Meow, meow. fucking grump. You're hilarious. You guys have weird guy that I've been watching. It's a food truck, and he sells spuds with beans and tuna and mountains of cheese and yeah, potatoes with beans on them, and then like mixed tuna on top of the beans. Like, you guys got some weird ass fucking flavor profiles. Yeah, baked potatoes. Yeah, having a dipper of the gravy. Fuck is like the beef dip au jus. Just like you have the sandwich, you fucking dip that. Oh. Especially if you use the drippings from whatever you're cooking in the gravy. Yeah. Gravy should be considered a beverage and can come with a straw because I can get behind drinking that shit straight. Because music is life. Gravy is life, for sure. No, it should be considered a beverage. If you want like a cup of gravy on a cold day, you should be able to just order up a cup of gravy and have a straw. Especially if it's a damn tasty gravy, because who doesn't like gravy? Well, vegans and freaking them kind of peoples, but they just don't know what they're missing. Vegetables are what we feed our food. That's why we have teeth. Just saying. I mean, I can get behind just dipping bread in good cup of gravy. That's what sipping broth is. Yeah, man, it's so good. And the one gravy that I really like is when you have the prime rib drippings, and especially if it's a big prime rib, and you make a super small batch with all that condensed flavor, and you put a little dark chocolate into it. That's fucking money. Money. Oh, I could get behind a cup of gravy any day, especially if it's grandma's gravy. Fuck yeah. It's like it floods the memories and all the like the good times that you had with your family. Just like the sometimes that smell will bring you back to a moment in your life where just like it was the best time in your life. Gravy, a good gravy will bring me back to like a Christmas dinner when I was like 7 or 8, sitting around a huge house with all the family and snack plates all over the place and fucking Christmas poppers all over the place and the smell of everything cooking and yeah, having grandma would always give you a spoon of something with gravy on it and I don't know about that. I won't eat a bad gravy like that. The packaged gravy, unless you've got drippings, I can't use it. I've tried it a few times, just having like fries and gravy one day or here or two. Just no. If you're going to do it good and make it enjoyable. Papa Rhino sends music to me all the time, and actually, I've been asking people send me their music that they're into at the time. Mr. Dean from Australia, he sent me this band called Hilltop Hoods, and some of their shit's pretty good too. Dig it. What are you listening to right now, Grump? White gravy or a sausage gravy? Sausage gravy on biscuits is phenomenal. That Jimmy Dean sausage gravy, that stuff's great. Yeah, sausage. And the tubes of sausage meat. You use one of those 1 kilo things of sausage meat, and yeah. I think any gravy needs a certain amount of fat content for it to make a good gravy. Reverb. We have a brand called Testney Pride. It's great breakfast sausage. Heinz brown and turkey gravy from a jar is a condiment I would keep on hand for fries and rice quickly. Or white or sausage gravy I always make from scratch. Yeah, you can't have canned white or sausage gravy. Got to make that shit from scratch. Tennessee Pride or Old Folks are my go-to. I'm interested in this Heinz brown or turkey gravy from a jar. We don't have stuff like that. And you rarely see a white sauce. Like there's not a lot of places that do that chicken fried steak. Can't even find a good chicken fried steak up here. I actually don't think I've ever had a good one. So that's on the list for sure. Is making a really good chicken fried steak. But it's got to be with if I think if I'm gonna do it, I would do it with like not like a Wagyu A5, but like a really fatty chunk of meat, and then pound it out like a chicken cutlet, bread it, and then fry the shit out of it. But I wouldn't want it to be like gray meat. I would want it to have like that perfect medium rare. It's a little 4-ounce jar of gravy you can get in chicken, turkey, beef, and other broths as well. I gotta look for that stuff. I mean, we've got a Campbell's up here that makes like a beef gravy and chicken like stocks, but like as far as gravy out of a can, I'm just trying to like look through the food aisle in my brain and like yeah, I don't think we have stuff like that here. Hey man, I share some of the tasties that I make. The Heinz, yeah, that Heinz Brown. I didn't figure that stuff. I don't think we have that here either, which is weird because I think isn't Heinz a Canadian company? Well, yeah, we've got Heinz ketchup. We've got Heinz. Candy, you don't have a wrench. Is Heinz from Pennsylvania? Candy, you got a wrench now. Um, put some links up if you want stuff that you have going in your channel. PG-13. With power comes responsibility. Just you've been around enough time to know what's on the table for this kind of channel. Oh yeah, we've got OXO, bullion cubes. We have a lot of that kind of stuff. Steelers. Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh Steelers plays on their home games at Heinz Field. Oh. Yeah, just PG-13. So approval as meat drinks. Or a hot drink in the bush. Like just put that and heat up some water. You get your salt intake as well. You are. Everybody has. Everybody's got the power. I don't play favorites. Everybody gets the same treatment. Just don't abuse the power, because I still have ultimate authority, and I can put you on a timeout. I think everybody can time out everybody. Just be nice. Man, it was so nice to sit in the hot tub yesterday, but it was so uncomfortable being around people. I have a hard time with being around people, especially being in a city where my ex is right now. It just makes it even more difficult. The sipping broth packs have way less sodium in them, plus collagen as a protein as well. Slick. Sometimes sauce goes a long way. Peterson's mom mailed me tiny Tabasco bottles. It's amazing on MREs. Yeah, I bet. Everyone goes on time when it's everybody. What? Say that again. Everyone goes on timeout when it's 4:20. Well, yeah. What are you saying? What are you saying? It's about that time somewhere. Yeah. I've only seen my ex once since she moved out, and it was at my 6-year anniversary of being off the sauce. I went to a meeting. Hadn't been in a meeting in over 10 years, and I reconnected with my sponsor, and he met. He thought it'd be a good idea to share like that. I mean, my recovery is not the best by any means. Like, I don't work the program. I don't like have sponsees or anything like that. Once I moved out here, I just kind of secluded myself, and but yeah, my sponsor was like, yeah, it's good to show other people that recovery is possible and share your experience, strength, and hope with people in the meeting rooms that are, especially with the newcomers or the people coming back. But yeah, sure as shit, you figure go like we never both of us hadn't been to a meeting for over a decade. So I thought, okay, well, that's one thing I can go and do with my sponsor. I mean, maybe I can go and it's my home group. It's Brown Baggers. Um, they had moved the place to a different spot, and the sure shit, I'm sitting, have my back to the wall because I don't like sitting where people can come up behind me and spook me or whatever. So I got my back to the wall, and sure as shit, she walks in and sees me and walks out. This is great. But that's the last time I saw her. She was coming in for a meeting, home group. Apparently, she'll be gone soon. I still get fucking texts and emails. She's bashing you again. She's bashing you again. Hurt people try to hurt people, and but the more days I have by myself, the happier I am in my skin. tried Marie's Sharp brand hot sauces from Belize. My favorites. And they're starting to show up in Walmart. I've never heard that. Candy, are you a vet as well? Another Marine in the room? No shit. Thank you, fellas, for your service. Thank you for making freedoms so we can do shit like this. Like, you guys are amazing. I don't know if it's politically correct for me to say hoorah because I'm not one of the yous, but when I hear thank you, seriously, Grump, you know where you are in my heart. I really need you to get those scales figured out on that knife so you can appreciate them. Drill those fucking screws out. I sent you new ones. Get that shit done. Want to see you enjoy them. Instant gratification for me, please. Get a Dremel and drill them out. I Grump, I'm just fucking with you. Just seriously fucking with you. I'm just excited for you because those are the prettiest scales I've made for any knife up to this date so far. So the grain and the way the stain took into the grain, it just like I still look at the picture of that of me building that. I think I still have a video of making those scales on this channel, but I still have photos of all the projects I've ever done, and tell you, prettiest scales I've made to date. Man, that kicked me right in the face. So how long does a Marine serve for? Is it a short time, or is it like can it be a career thing? Like can you do your 20 years and retire as a Marine? Like I don't know how that works. I mean, my sperm donor, he did, I don't know if it was 10 or 20, and then he did 10 or 20 in the Army, but he was Navy first, and then he did Army. And his last active service, he was driving gas tankers. He was in charge of dispatch. He was master corporal. He was in charge of dispatch and organizing gas runs in during the Rwanda war. Then they were doing that ethnic cleansing and shit like that. But yeah, some of the shit that you guys have to see and go through, man. Yeah, I couldn't. I just can't understand it. Just can't, or will never understand it. They are beauties for sure. have been known to make scales. 4 years or 20 years for 20. Okay. So you can do a minimum of 4 and then max. Is it max? Do you guys max out at 20 years? Can re-enlist after 4, but nobody did because you can't get sergeant unless one died. So everyone just got out of there after 4 or 6. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of like what is up here too. I think my dad capped out at Master Corporal, or I can't remember what his actual full rank was at the end there, but he was fucked up shit. Usually a 6-year stint for the first time with 2 to 4 years on each re-up. They want you to sign up as long as they can get you to the longer, bigger bonus for MSO jobs. Okay. It Pops was the U.S. Marine. I know much about him, but I know his dumbass gave up his American citizen to move back to UK. Eek. 20 minimum for 75, 30 for full, and they let people stay longer for some reason. Yeah. 20 for 75% retirement. But okay, Grump, from being like, do you still have your retirement from the military? Do you still get a certain amount of money? Or does that, like, because you only do a certain amount of time, do you have a cap on what your retirement? Yeah, that's where you start building dictators. I think 20 is a good stint, but 30 plus, you're breeding a dictator at that point. Bumpkiss. Yeah. No, it's the same song. I don't. Oh, fucking commercials are killing me. I see my dad wasn't around much for the time. That is bad. I was only dubbed for 6. Spoken like a true devil dog. No, Eddie's the true devil dog. His channel is actually named Devil Dog. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Don't touch it. My gramps was on mom's side, was filming Royals and Corp. Eddie, yes. Eddie is good shit. And Belt Loop too, but I think Belt Loop was a cop though. Was Belt Loop a cop, or was he a Marine as well? Oh, that reverb. Wow. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. You can't time out the timeouter. I should show you the power of power of 10 seconds. I'll give you some power. I'll show you the power. I've got power. It's just 10 seconds worth of power, but just say. I barely remember my own units anymore. Well, yeah, there's a. Did you like that, Candy? I can say shit all I want. You can't stop me. 0311 is always a safe one when you can't recall your primary. I don't know that one because that's not Canuck. Yeah. This is my rifle. There's many like them, but this one is mine. I'm so stoked that there's places like this that people feel comfortable just coming and shooting the shit with like-minded people, and like it's great. It's great. I like seeing chats going on chats about stuff that is familiarity and they feel safe that they can see stuff. It's like it's fucking phenomenal. Oh shit. You can't mess up Marines by changing shit like that. Right? Yeah. Don't fuck with people's numbers. Get this woke shit figured out. That number is not PR. Whatever. I just don't take anything I say to heart. I am just some guy, some Canuck that lives on an island in the Pacific, floating around on this giant spaceship that looks like a marble. The cosmos of a fucking indefinite. I don't know if there's a. If you shot something, if it kept on going, like would it hit a wall at one point? I don't know. Do you guys know? Is there a stop point when you leave here? I don't know. Gustavo. Weed. Yes, weed. Hey, halfers. No, this one will do. This one will do. A stop point to up. Well, that's the thing. It's like, is there a wall past the furthest part we've seen? Like, I don't know. Are we all just batteries? I don't know. Gustavo, there you go. 35 years. And no stop in the near future. That's for sure. To paraphrase, negative. We are not meat popsicles. Grump, you're the fucking man. You got what I was saying. How about you, Gustavo? How have you been smoking? How long have you been smoking? Weed saved my life. It's the one constant thing in my life that's never failed me. I think I have more power than fucking Steve Salvatore. Just saying. Brazil's in the house. Fantastic. Yeah, Gustavo, seriously, I used to be a heroin addict and a full-on alcoholic. And once I got my like I've been literally smoking weed since I was 11 years old. And I've never done anything stupid on the weed, but add any other substance besides weed, I don't have a stop button. I can't. I have a very addictive personality, and if I like something, I'm going all in, all the way. And yeah, booze and drugs. But once I got recovery and started growing my own stuff again, and the headspace I get when I'm growing stuff and watching a plant grow is very, very therapeutic. And it took the cravings off the heroin and all the when I was detoxing from the meds not long ago. It took the edge off of it. And like, weed has never done me any wrong, ever. It's a plant. How can it? I think it should be legal everywhere on the planet because, I mean, it's a plant. It's yeah, Brazil is it's a little bit away. Isn't Brazil one of the bigger countries in South America? I believe it is. Yeah, seriously, there is no option when you're fighting. I don't even I haven't boxed in over 20 years, but I still have that mentality. It's like I don't go into some fighting situation thinking I'm going to lose. There's no that is not an option. If I have to fight, I fight. Like you're gonna have to fucking kill me or concede that I have no stop button. Like no. Yeah. That's a good way to think about it. Run to the sound of shots is how we are trained. Yeah, man. Like I never once got into a ring thinking I was going to get beat up. And because of that mindset, I never lost in the ring. The only fight that I actually lost, I got a brain injury. It was two beer too many, and I picked a fight with the Wog and Fridge, and he fucked me up. But yeah, failure is not an option. Here in Brazil, you can buy marijuana for 5 reals. Is is that your currency or reals? Reals? Cannot fail your fellow Marines. If you fall back a little, regroup, make another run. Failure is death in combat. You can expect to live to be a POW, and definitely not through a POW experience if you do. Yeah, man. No joke. It's no fucking joke. No. Kill me or I will kill you. That's where if I ever yeah, no. There's no stop button, there's no filter, and I don't fight to lose. We don't bring extra water or plates. We bring extra mags, always forward. Yeah. Grump got pumped on that statement, Candy. Fuck yeah. So yeah, you can call me a bastard. Yeah. No. You're my friend. Oh, look at Speedy. Just waiting for the bass to drop. Yes. We don't have like I don't think of bullet stoppers. So these are my guns. 2 pieces with a side of gravy. By the way, did you guys get the tickets? I, I'm setting up PayPal, so you can just wait. But Oh, I'm definitely a bastard child. I think like a bunch of iPhone size metal plates that slip into pockets on your Kevy. Grump, like you're a couple hours ahead of me, I think, but like you've been going hard on lives since what 6 o'clock this morning. So I applaud your. Oh, we've been going for 3 hours. That's insane. That's amazing, actually. Thanks for hanging out with fucking me. And Grump, next weekend, maybe if I'm up and about, I'll jump on and have a puff with you. You and Donnie. That'd be good. Yeah, I'm down. I'll try and get some dab stuff for next weekend. See if see on the Thursday night or whatever next live you do. I'll pop on again. I should probably get some food in me, and I think I have some laundry to do still. I can't believe we've been doing this for like 3 hours, fellas. Thanks. It's good times. Good times. Good times. Um yeah, food. I ate so much food that I'm actually starving right now. And I'm usually not that guy. I usually eat once a day. And yesterday I ate like so much fucking food. I need more food now. It's crazy. Anyways, big thanks to all the vets that were hanging out. Huge thank you to all the vets making our freedoms happen. Remember to thank a vet, hug a vet, appreciate a vet. Definitely thank them for their services. Because am I gonna get a new girlfriend? Okay, honestly, I've been in a relationship one or more throughout my whole entire life, and I've always been in an addiction. So it's it's been a I don't know if it's been a habit or it's a comfort blanket or something. I don't like being alone. So I'm starting to get comfortable in my own skin. This is the first real big part of recovery I've had for a long period of time, and I've never been single ever in my life, like just full on, just me. So probably not. Honestly, I probably will not. Um, no, it's just why, you know. I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with this one, and didn't happen. So get a dog. Yeah, dog. Dog is definitely in the near future for sure. Full disclosure: I'm not a U.S. vet. I've never been in the military. Done 4 tours. Well, I appreciate the honesty. Um, and of course, if you're an addict like I am and you're struggling, my email is in the about section. If you need help getting into a detox, a treatment center, or rehab of some sort, reach out. If you need somebody to talk to, or just whatever, just know that you're not alone. You don't have to be alone, and um, there is help. It took me a long time to figure it out, but I got it finally. So recovery is possible. If I can do it, I can very, very, very much possible. So and that's the thing. Like I want, if anything, it's going to be like, it's not going to be like a booty call or anything like that. I want to like build a relationship with somebody. I thought I already thought I had that all figured out, but apparently addicts can't get clean and live and love. I guess not. I don't know. All I know is I don't know, and knowing's half the battle, and I'm not a GI Joe. So, anyways, thanks for hanging out. Hope everybody has an amazing Sunday evening, afternoon. It's starting to get dark too. It's gonna start raining. Remember, you're always appreciated and loved. Everybody hanging out with the likes of me, it's fantastic. Okay, last Christmas to do with some PST issues. My friend was experienced randomly. Yeah, man. PST is no fucking. Is no laughing matter for sure. I hope that you guys helped him through it. Because having friends or an ear sometimes telling them that they're appreciated and loved and not alone. Give a hug, handshake, a smile. Just know that they're, and validate their fucking feelings. Because I mean, sometimes guys don't fucking talk about their feelings nearly enough, and that's sad. Mental health for men is not good. So reach out if you're struggling, because there's help. Anyways, I'm shutting her down. I'll probably go live again tonight if I can't sleep. Till then, stay safe, stay blessed. Hug a vet, love a vet, appreciate a vet. And know you guys are appreciated and loved. See you on the next one.